In this video, we made modifications to our trailer to make it more useful for future projects. I'm also introduced to welding, as you will later see, so I hope you like this.
With the amount of meat that's here, we'll find center.
Yeah.
We'll bolt that down, then we'll come back and we'll put D-ring like here in here or thereabouts, corresponding in the tail. And then that leaves us 4 more we could put around the trailer if we want to. I don't think we necessarily need to for what we're planning on doing. And if we're going to actually start using it, if we're going to like pick up a tractor, we probably want to have that thing on the deck and then take a good look at what needs would be at that point in time to safely transport it. I think we may just do this, because generally speaking, everything we've put on the deck has easily cleared this if we put a vehicle on. And if our anchor point's a little bit high in relation to the deck, that's never been an issue. What I'd like to do eventually is actually mount D-rings right to the cross members in the trailer down in the deck. And then we can run like 8 of them down each side. And that gives us a ridiculous amount of versatility. Add some spools and some rub rails to the side, and then this thing will secure just like a flatbed, a Class 8 truck. I think for now we'll just mount these here, and then the ones in the tail we'll mount vertically on the side rails. And we'll square up to the cut where they cut the corner off at the 45 there. We'll square them up right about there, and that should give us plenty of room one way or the other. We should be able to tie down anything we're looking for. So assuming that Rambler works and we can get air in the tires, it should be able to clear this no problem. Sometimes it is worth spending the extra money on better tools. Let's figure out what we can throw in here, how big we can go. Crank it as tight as you can and let it go. If it spins, it isn't tight enough. Oh, you did it! You broke it! You killed it!
It wasn't tight enough.
Should have gone a couple steps bigger, I think.
Something smells weird.
Sea oil that we're using to keep the bits cool is getting hot, but not so hot that we're going to melt the bit. You got to stay away from that 1764. That's the one we cooked doing the deck because we weren't lubricating. All right, try it again. Kill it! Light pressure.
Do I go in with it spinning?
Yeah. A little more speed. You're not going to have any control of this thing like that. See how this is made? Kind of fits your hand. Almost just like a pistol.
I don't use
Pistola!
So do I use the bottom 2 fingers?
However fits most comfortably in your hand, this is how I do it. Okay. Pistola!
My hands aren't that big.
I would hope not.
So do...
Kill it! A little less speed. You control the tool, it doesn't control you.
That sounds weird.
little too much pressure. It's nothing. Just relax. Maybe we should use the 1/2 inch. Arg! 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 There it is. Let's use the 1/2 inch. I'm not happy with that. That little one's convenient, but I can't quite get enough bite on the bit. So I am no welder by any stretch of the imagination. My grandfather's an artist, but I'm just a hack. What we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom and we're going to work our way up in kind of a weaving pattern. A little to the side, little to the side, little to the side. Just keep climbing up like a zipper. All right, I'll show you on the first pass, and then you can follow that. Orky dorky.
Okay.
Hooray.
Is it okay?
Hooray.
I like that.
Oh. All right, let's make morons of ourselves. Like I said, I'm no welder, but I do know one of the more important things. Get yourself kind of situated where you're braced and you're comfortable. Worst I've ever done. Not the best, but not the worst either. Look at that. I kind of started tightening my weave up towards the top, so I didn't need as much as I was doing. You want to give it a shot? Or do you want to watch one more time?
See what you just did.
Okay, why don't you, yeah, if you're standing there, I'll kind of come in over here. Throw a booger at this and get this thing out of the way. Yeah, not the prettiest, but with the second pass, that should be strong enough to hold the car on the deck. We really should have that 220 welder, but so far we haven't been able to get a hold of a Sparky that's wanting to put power out here, not real power. So, you saw how I was kind of weaving it back and forth, and a little bit of an elliptical hook there. Well, you want to give it a shot? If you want those, or I'll get you another set.
What are you tightening?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Get yourself comfortable. Up the same bead that I did, we need a second pass on both of those. Work your way from the bottom to the top, slight zigzag. Do kind of a little hook. Hey, just kind of a little hook. Get what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Kind of hold it sideways and slightly up. You'll be able to see what you're doing a little better. You want to get it from about here to about there. Just kind of weave right over what I did, okay? Right over
2,000 years later.
You got the right idea. On this one you need all the meat on the other side, so it's okay if it ain't perfect.
It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing.
I know. Like I said, watch if you can. Watch for, get that thing away from there. Watch for this, the edge of the bead and the edge of the bead. Just kind of weave right into those, okay? Stay in between those lines or run right up to them, I should say.
I'm kind of blinded.
You want me to try darkening that lens a little bit for you?
Yes, please.
It's going to be harder to see out of it. Try that. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. You're walking up side to side. How's it look?
Well, probably terrible.
Wait, what?
Probably terrible.
It's a little rough. 3 more to do. Not beautiful, not by a long shot. Oh my, what was that? At the safety glasses too. Come on, you goof. Very pretty. There's plenty of meat. Alright, you want to try this one? Now that it's knocked out of square. Want to hit that one? This first pass should be pretty easy. Almost just drag it right along that seam. Now the second pass you'll need to get a little bit more aggressive with. Less? Good? If you want to hit your corners, then I can take this out and you can just lay this right over.
So do I up and down like that?
Yeah. You're on the edge of the frame. Nicely done, kiddo. That looks good. Okay, give yourself a booger and a booger. Just zap the corners real quick, and then we can get that out of the way. A little more than that. Hold on. Here, let me do it. And this isn't the preferred method, but it works. You see, I just kind of got the tip in there, or the nozzle in there. Had the wire where I wanted it, turned my head a little zzz, and that's all you need. Now it's kind of held in place, it's not going to want to pull up. Alright, do what you just did.
The sky looks green.
Oh, through the lens, yeah. Get that nozzle about where you need it before you pull the trigger.
Hit it again. Can I borrow it?
Coming.
We're not pressing the trigger thing out of the...
It's not a matter of what you're doing, it's a matter of getting this thing where you need it. So you gotta go left to right or right to left. Okay, so you want to be right about there, but you don't look very stable. Why don't you try like where I'm at? Then if you brace yourself off with this, and you can brace the gun, and then just flip the gun. Wasted my wire. Try it again. Hold on. I heard some chatter. I didn't like that sound. Alright, try again. I really need to order another actual welder's pliers for nip. I'm married to other things.
You can take the helmet off, maybe you'll be able to see it better.
Oh, that's why I did it. Oh.
Watch the bend on that gun. If you tighten that up too much, it's going to jam up in the line. Hold on. You got nothing. Okay. If that falls off, all you're going to do is pull wire out of that end.
That looks terrible.
That ain't your best. It ain't terrible. So we'll dress that up a little bit on the second pass. This is a bit of an issue. Right here. Your bead kind of came up high. It didn't really tie into the frame there. I'll burn that other vertical one and then you can do the horizontals, alright? I need that helmet here. I can't see for crap out of this one. And the lens on that one crapped, I don't know why. Chinesium, I guess. Well, this needs another pass, that needs another pass, this needs 2 passes.
And then you're done.
This thing's not beefy enough to do this in 1 pass. It's not terrible. That side. That actually did better than I thought it did. Grandpa.
What about Grandpa?
Your grandpa's, he's a fabricating mofo. He can build some crazy stuff out of nothing. Wish I had the talent he's got in his pinky. All right, your turn.
It's not on my head.
So you need more.
No.
It's not on her head.
Oh. Jeez. Messy. Oh.
You had to come all the way around.
Doesn't sound bad. How's it look?
Ziggy ziggy.
Burnt. Looks like it's trying to spell something.
Say what?
It looks like she tried to spell something.
Ew.
That looks terrible.
It's pretty rough, kiddo.
Looks like graffiti.
Looks like something. Looks like you kind of pinched a nostril and blew out the other one really hard. It's a lot of boogers.
The grinder.
Grinder's a non-welder's best friend. Ask me how I know. Pretty good. Woo, that's cool. Getting old crap's for the birds, I'm telling you.
Why the bird?
Can't see straight anymore. Can't do a lot of things straight anymore. And a booger too. What's going on here? Something's fudged. There it is. That's what's happening. Not perfect, but better. That'll do, Peg. That'll do, Peg.
Who's Peg?
That'll do. Wasn't that Babe?
Who?
Babe in the City or something like that? That'll do, Pig.
I've never heard of it.
If trees had feelings, I wonder if they'd be angry with us because we constantly break their limbs and peel off their organs.
Well, if you're being a clod about it, I don't know.
Sound like a vegan or something. I'm struggling.
Yes, that's apparent.
That boy, he works for,
Wasn't he a racer or something?
yeah, he works for an outfit where they build chassis for race cars. Fairly well-known place. We're not going to mention it here because we suck. Those guys are good.
This thing, it kind of reminds me of like when you watch those movies, like really gritty, like dark movies.
Yeah, the dystopian future.
Yeah, they have that green tint to them.
They do?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Neither of those visors are fantastic. That one's done. It just doesn't work. Really disappointed in that. I only got like a month or two use out of it.
Didn't you try to watch the eclipse out of it one time?
We tried doing something with it and it didn't work. I don't remember why. Hey, we're waiting on you, kiddo.
Oh, what am I supposed to do?
That one. Goof. Put your visor up.
Those nice shoes?
No.
Oh.
They ain't gonna protect her. Get a weld booger in there. Woo-wee. Actually get something in there.
It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Okay, there it is. Your weave is really erratic.
Yeah.
Keep it tight, and if you can see that line, you want to keep it as close to that line as possible. What you're trying to do is actually get it down in that opening and burn that in. And then when the second pass comes over that,
So can I just go like this? So can I just go like that?
I actually interviewed for a job with the railway, and they had suggested in the interview, they had me do a welding test there. And they had suggested kind of doing a straight line, push forward, bring it back, hold it, push forward a little beyond the first, bring back, and hold it. I never felt comfortable doing it that way, but if you want to try that, we can grind that back down and it might work for you. I kind of fell in love with little circles, but I don't do that so much anymore. Now Jim, he would actually kind of hold, if I remember right. He'd actually hold in a spot, move forward, hold in a spot, move forward, hold in a spot. So he would stack dimes. I've heard so many different theories and I've tried different things. That one guy was teaching me triangles. Books I read were probably all out of date. I always did arcs. It was so neat. Personally, I think it's pretty much whatever you're comfortable with, and then plenty of practice, which none of us have any of that anymore for any length of time.
Is that bad?
It's not terrible. That'll be good enough for the first pass. Wait a second, where am I? Yep, started riding high.
Do you have to get a rhythm?
Yes.
Perfect.
And it's starting to develop a little bit here, but we're almost done with the job, unfortunately. Mine is starting to come back a little bit. Real nice even bead. You see right there, it climbed up. Just walked right away from the frame of the trailer. As no bueno. No bueno. No, this actually looks really nice. You're getting a really good rhythm here, and then you just kind of lost, what do they call that? Yeah,
Consistency?
You went off the edge of the map there, just like I did on the other side. That looks nice though. That's a good job right there. Well done. All right, let's clean that up. Scheiße. I'm swearing in German right now. Family. I went blind. I have no point of reference. That'll fix that fudge up though. A little bit of grinding on that, smooth it out. It'll look so pretty. Except we'll know it was boogered and then fixed. This welder is just screaming for mercy. If things go south, it's going to go south from the back forwards, most likely. If things go sideways, it isn't going to be from massive acceleration. It's going to be from a sudden, unexpected stop. In other words, something jumping out in front of us or any number of other reasons, getting sideswiped, hit. I might make a mistake. Waka! That one has not been touched a second time yet. So trying to get some meat into this one where I feel comfortable with it. Weaved a little, but it's not bad. That'll do, pig. Yeah, I'm not actually embarrassed by that. Not that it's hard or anything, but it's not terrible. Yeah, we got meat in those. They're not pretty, but we got meat in them. They're starting to get less ugly. A couple days we'd actually have some decent welds down. You know what? I think next time we do something like this, we spend a few days practicing and then we can show off. Look how good we are! Hey, we're a bunch of cock-ups. Come on. Get out of the way! Spatters. And impede the flow of the shielding gas. Potentially short out the gun, any number of
Bad things could happen.
problems. Should be enough to be safe going down the road. Yeah, that son of mine. Me no happy. Fraggling thing. Yeah.